Before we get started, I need to make one thing very, very clear. I've been on Solo Leveling since 4 years ago, long before the anime even came out. So I don't want to see a single comment about bandwagon or holy glaze. I've been on this and been telling people to hop on Solo Leveling for a while now. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about it. Solo Leveling has been going crazy recently. With the Jeju Island arc pretty much in full swing at this point, the hype train from season 1 has not slowed down even a little bit. While there's definitely some moments in the recent parts where they lost some of the cleanness from the manga, they have not failed in making sure that new watchers understand why us manga readers were begging for Solo Leveling after Crunchyroll dropped its first wave of manhwa anime. Look, Solo Leveling has the potential to go down as an all-time great, but not for the reasons that other people would put One Piece or other things like that up there. When I first read Solo Leveling, I hadn't noticed because I was just getting into manhwa, but Solo Leveling has had a massive impact on the manhwa scene since its release, and we're finally trying to see that trickle over into the anime scene. What made me think about this was recently I saw this clip from Tony on TikTok, which if you don't follow him, go follow him and his clip page. They're both hilarious. And he had said,
have you watched the Solo Leveling?
Yeah, it's gas, but it's not like crazy. It's just like really good. It's
You're
like a really good.
Canceled.
It's a really
Them
good
Solo Leveling right now
Bro, it's
are
just
dragging.
It's just a really good fighting anime. Like it's nothing crazy. Like it's like the story isn't crazy. I like it because of the fighting. Y'all, there's no. Don't say what in capital letters. Like I'm not wrong.
Mark.
and I totally agree with that. While I am a huge fan of Solo Leveling story, it's not that crazy. It's not convoluted with hundreds of hours of lore to dig into like other anime, but it serves its purpose. It provides moments for Sung Jin-woo to show up, clip farm, and trust me, that level of aura and clip farming, that's not going anywhere. Solo Leveling has shown people that the plot does not need to be crazy for the show to be peak. For the longest, people have been tired of anime's cliches that have been played out to no end, all right? We're tired of the power of friendship, the MC having 13 girlfriends. All of it's just frustrating to see at this point. And I think because of that, people have felt that they need this complex world building to help overshadow the obvious parts of the anime. But Solo Leveling popularized a lot of manhwa's cliches, but manhwa's cliches allow for the MC to do what people love hating on now, but they seem to enjoy with Solo Leveling, and that's aura farming. Sung Jin-woo is arguably the top-ranked aura farmer in all of anime. Like, he's up there with Piccolo. But this type of aura farming is common within manhwa. A lot of manhwa stories are not that crazy. Now, don't come at me with your best recommendation in the comments. I know a lot of them are really good and do have extra elements to the story beyond that of just the MC showing up looking cool and doing whatever he does. But a lot of them, the story's not all of that, right? The MC gets overpowered because of some unfair advantage he got either through some reincarnation or through some leveling system that lets him get stronger than everyone else. Then they use that to live their life the way that they've always wished in protecting their friends and helping saving the world. And in the process, they're getting Naruto level entrances in some of the coldest flick ups you're ever going to see. Like, do you see these dudes' poses? You know they knew the camera was there when they showed up like that. Like, it doesn't make sense. This year, I'm seeing more and more manhwa get adaptations or announced, and I'm excited for that because these companies are finally open to making more manhwa projects. I definitely think there's been a shift in what people are valuing in their anime, and I think the companies in these production studios are responding in kind. I just pray to God that they don't end up flopping these anime adaptations so that we can keep this type of momentum going. Now, I won't lie, some of the clips that I've seen are not the most promising, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed because hopefully the same way that they've decided we're going to go with this shift and start making more of these manhwa series that people are loving, they notice that people are not a fan of what they've created so far, so they start making some changes. Because I know that if there's a bad adaptation of the beginning after the end, it'll absolutely destroy the manhwa hype train that's been going on recently. That's how hard people were behind the beginning after the end. I'm excited for it and I hope they don't flop it. Some ones that I'm personally hoping they pick up are Survival of a Sword King in a Fantasy World and Legend of the Northern Blade. But y'all not ready for Legend of the Northern Blade. Yo, what y'all know about my GOAT, Jinmu Wan? Y'all not ready for what some of these manhwa have in store. If y'all thought that Sung Jin Woo was up there clip farming to no end, this nigga Jinmu Wan is damn near Batman in the back half of this story. Y'all not ready for it, I promise you. I think Solo Leveling is exactly what anime needed right now. Like, if they keep putting out more and more of these manhwa stories and keep Solo Leveling at the quality where it's been, that public shame that you used to feel as a person who watched anime is going to more and more go away. Like, I know it's depleted a lot nowadays and more people are okay with it, but you still hear it like animes for kids. But if they keep putting out shows like this, more and more people are going to be able to enjoy it. But look, if you have a different view, leave it down in the comments and defend your position, because I want to have this discussion. I want to talk to people who disagree with my opinion that Solo Leveling is peak and that it's done all this for the anime and manhwa scene. But with that, I'm CJZX2. Y'all know where to find me, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.